So, Lil Kim and the father of her child, Mr. Papers, began fighting a bitter custody battle recently. Papers claimed Kim wouldn't allow him to see his daughter, Royal Reign. She claimed he committed acts of domestic violence against her. He wanted visitation rights and said he was willing to fight for them in court. Fans didn't know who or what to believe in the situation. The problems appeared to come out of nowhere, and the former couple seemed to be in a good place beforehand. So what the hell happened? Anyways, no one knew what would come out of it. Here's an update on the situation. So the other day, Mr. Papers, the guy on your screen, posted this image of himself with Royal Reign, the child that he has with Lil Kim. Here's what he had to say about it on social media. He said, and I quote, "I want to apologize to the girl that I love and the only girl I will ever love, at Lil Kim, the Queen Bee, my baby's mother / best friend. She is an amazingly beautiful girl inside and out and the realest girl I know. My heart is with her. I made a lot of mistakes growing up, and I even made mistakes after I grew up. But one of my biggest mistakes was losing my wife and all that time with my family. When I posted a pic of her enemy, I was in my feelings and upset because she was posting pics with other ninjas and I acted off my emotions. But the truth is, there is no female out here, rapper chick, celeb chick, or regular female, that is badder or flyer than Kim. Nobody. And as you guys can see, I'm the type of person that just says exactly what I feel. No chill. I'm just happy I get to be back in my daughter's life. She's my little twin, and I won't ever be away from her no matter what. All I can say is God is real. I thank the big homie for putting me back with my family. Photo credit at Lil Kim, the Queen Bee." Okay, so Lil Kim replied to him. She reposted the same image, and here's what she had to say about it all on social media. And I quote, and now she didn't say Charlemagne's voice, but I read the first line of Charlemagne's voice. "Look at God. As mad as I am and was, how can I be mad at this? Shaking my head. This is very sweet at Mr. Papers. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. But it's when we can acknowledge our mistakes and when we begin to grow into the beautiful men and women God intended for us to be. I love Mr. Papers and always have. We have been through hell and heaven together and have made a beautiful baby girl. We were on our way to being a very happy family, but the devil has tried to intervene many of times, even to the point of bringing us into court to a nasty custody battle. But what the devil meant for bad, God turned into good. The things that he's done have been a hard pill to swallow. And I know it is for a lot of Kim supporters. I still want to put some of Royal's dirty poop diapers in his suitcase without him knowing. But this, Mr. Papers, is some beautiful grown man shit. This is the side I always wanted people to see. At the end of the day, it's all about Princess Royal Reign. And now we can move forward to being a happy, healthy family, and my daughter will have her mommy and daddy in her life. God gets the victory. Thank you at Team Kim and the hashtag Killer Beehive for always being there through good and rough times. After weeks of going to court, now it's back to the money. On my way to the studio, Team Kim." Hated it. Now, I know that this may seem sweet and beautiful to some of you, but I'm going to have to call bullshit. I hate when people start bringing God into ungodly situations. And for the record, what I'm about to say doesn't just apply to Mr. Papers and Lil Kim, the Queen Bee. Okay, my favorite female rapper of all time. I'm not just referring to them. I'm talking about celebrities in general, regular people too, but celebrities especially, because they're in the public eye, and I see this all the fucking time. You have people who make babies outside of wedlock, people who beat the shit out of each other, sometimes in front of their child, people who are smoking, drinking while pregnant, people who are cheating on each other, all sorts of divorces happening for irreconcilable differences, stupid shit like two people just couldn't come together for the sake of the children. I'm talking about people who like marry with like 3 children and shit like that, fighting for nothing. Sometimes it'll be something as little as what the monthly budget is going to be. One of them might say, well, I want to put X amount of dollars to the side for retirement, or in case anything happens, a lawsuit can happen. Anything can happen. It's a crazy world. We live in America in 2015, and you got to be prepared or whatever. And then the other person in the relationship might say, well, I want to buy this luxury car, this pair of shoes, and it doesn't have to be Louis Vuitton's high heels. It could be the man wanting to buy Michael Jordan sneakers, a collection of them, let's say, for example. So I don't want women thinking that I'm talking about the woman being the one trying to spend up all the money. It could be anything that one of them wants to buy. It could be a second or third or fourth house. Or it could be somebody wanting to invest money in a business in the relationship. And instead of these two trying to figure out some sort of way to compromise in their situation, they just sit up there and look at each other like, you know what? I hate this motherfucker. And then after they fight, argue, act like vicious fucking animals, then they turn around and want to have the nerve, have the audacity to sit up there and talk about, oh, God is so good and God fixed this situation. You weren't thinking shit about God when you guys were punching each other in the face in front of the kids. And I'm not saying that that's what happened in their situation. I'm just using this as an example of two people who were in a stupid situation with domestic violence allegations, court being brought into it, just all sorts of just stupid shit. And then you turn around and talk about God. Nobody gives a fuck about God when they're acting like the devil. And then what really fucked me up about this particular situation is when Lil Kim said, oh, the devil tried to break us up. The devil tried to fuck it all up. We were doing all right till Satan came along, poking us in the ass with his pitchfork. It's like, man, you got to be fucking kidding me. The devil tried to do what? The devil's not fucking real. As a matter of fact, okay, the character, the devil, is not real. If you really want to talk about the devil, the double is the doppelganger. The devil is your fucking ego. It's the little evil version of you. It's your lower thoughts and vibrations and energies. That's what the devil is. The devil has nothing to do with some sort of outside force. It's an inside force. It's an internal thing as opposed to an external influence. Okay, now don't get me wrong. Other people's devils could come along and push your devil into the wrong direction, because I don't want people thinking that I'm trying to say that people can't be negatively influenced by outside sources. Yes, but as far as what people are calling the devil is your ego. It's your lower vibrations. That's what the devil is. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I should have shut the fuck up. And for all I know, I could be bitch smacked by Lil Kim tomorrow for saying this shit. Okay? So Kim, don't smack me. I'm not just talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. Okay? Queen Bee? Okay. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels and visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more.